Welcome to Mexico Defense News. Today, we bring you a story that fills every Mexican with pride and every potential adversary with respect, or even fear. Because when the Mexican Air Force takes to the skies, the message is clear: Mexico is ready, capable, and determined to defend its skies. This is the story behind the phrase, Los enemigos tiemblan al ver los cazas mexicanos. Enemies tremble at the sight of Mexican fighter jets. Let's dive into what makes these aircraft, their pilots, and their missions so remarkable, and why Mexico's growing air power is commanding global attention. When you think of air power, you often hear names like the United States, Russia, or China. But few realize that Mexico, a country known for its rich culture and vast landscapes, has been quietly modernizing its aerial defense for decades. The Mexican Air Force, known as Fuerza Aérea Mexicana, may not boast the largest fleet in the world, but what it lacks in numbers, it makes up for with precision, skill, and adaptability. The first thing to understand is that Mexico's defense doctrine is built on deterrence, the ability to prevent conflict through strength and preparedness. Every time Mexican fighter jets roar through the skies, they remind both allies and rivals that Mexico's airspace is sacred and secure. One of the crown jewels of the Mexican Air Force is its fleet of modernized F-5 Tiger II fighter jets. These aircraft have been the backbone of Mexico's aerial combat capabilities for years. Sleek, fast, and reliable, the F-5s can reach speeds of over Mach 1.6, performing both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions with incredible agility. But what truly makes them formidable is not just the technology, it's the pilots behind the controls. Trained in some of the toughest conditions, Mexico's fighter pilots undergo rigorous training, often performing at international exercises alongside the world's best. Their precision flying, lightning-fast reactions, and tactical expertise make them a force to be reckoned with. Imagine the scene: a squadron of Mexican F-5s streaking across the horizon, their afterburners blazing as they cut through the sky. The sound alone sends a message, a thunderous reminder that Mexico's skies are well guarded. It's not just power, it's pride. Each jet carries the Mexican flag on its tail, symbolizing unity, heritage, and strength. In recent years, Mexico has also been investing in modern surveillance, radar systems, and reconnaissance aircraft to ensure total control of its airspace. The country's strategic location, between North and South America, bordered by two major oceans, makes air defense crucial. That's why the Secretaría de la Defensa Nacional, or SEDENA, continues to enhance aerial capabilities, combining traditional fighter jets with advanced drones and electronic warfare systems. This modern blend of technology ensures that every move in Mexico's skies is monitored and managed with precision. Now, many might wonder, why does Mexico need such strong air power? The answer lies in two words: sovereignty and security. Mexico's Air Force plays a crucial role not only in defending the nation's borders but also in fighting against organized crime, smuggling, and illegal air trafficking. These are real threats that demand rapid, aerial response. Fighter jets and surveillance aircraft act as deterrents and protectors, ensuring that no unauthorized aircraft can enter or operate in Mexican airspace without detection. When a threat is detected, the response is swift. Within minutes, interceptors are scrambled. Pilots coordinate through advanced communication systems, supported by radar operators who track every movement. It's an impressive demonstration of coordination and discipline, the kind of professionalism that makes enemies think twice before testing Mexico's defenses. And let's not forget the Escuadrón Aéreo 401, one of the most elite units of the Mexican Air Force. Based in Santa Lucia, this squadron is home to the F-5 Tiger II fighters. The men and women of the 401st Squadron are some of the most skilled aviators in Latin America. Every year, they take part in national celebrations and air shows, showcasing breathtaking aerial maneuvers that leave spectators in awe. But behind those elegant displays lies a deep message: these are warriors of the sky, always ready for combat if duty calls. As Mexico continues to modernize, there is talk of acquiring next-generation aircraft to replace the aging F-5s. Discussions have included models like the South Korean F-A-50, the American F-16, or even advanced European platforms. Whatever decision is made, it's clear that Mexico's goal is to maintain a capable, efficient, and technologically advanced air fleet for decades to come. The strength of any air force, however, is not just in its machines, it's in its spirit. The Mexican Air Force embodies courage, patriotism, and sacrifice. From humanitarian missions to disaster response, from intercepting illegal flights to safeguarding the nation's independence, these pilots stand ready day and night. When earthquakes strike or hurricanes hit, those same fighter pilots often transition to rescue missions, delivering aid and saving lives. It's a beautiful contrast, machines of war serving the cause of peace and protection. This dual role, defense and humanitarian, gives the Mexican Air Force a unique identity. They are not aggressors, they are guardians. They fly not to conquer, but to protect. And that's exactly what makes enemies tremble, because real power lies in restraint and readiness. The sight of Mexican fighter jets taking off from their bases is a powerful image of national unity. Each takeoff represents decades of hard work, investment, and dedication by the armed forces. Each pilot who dons the helmet carries the weight of history, from the early days of aviation during the Mexican Revolution to the modern era of high-speed jets and satellite-guided systems. Today, Mexico stands proud among the nations that can defend their skies with confidence. The global perception of its Air Force is changing, from being underestimated to being admired for its discipline, strategic vision, and professionalism. And let's be honest, when you hear those engines ignite, when you see the squadron rise into the blue, there's something undeniably powerful about it. It's not just about aircraft. It's about identity. It's about saying, we are here, we are strong, and we protect what's ours. So yes, los enemigos tiemblan al ver los cazas mexicanos. Because those jets symbolize more than weapons, they symbolize sovereignty, pride, and progress. As Mexico continues to invest in training, technology, and partnerships, the sky's the limit. The future may bring stealth drones, upgraded radar systems, and even new generation fighter aircraft. But one thing will never change, the unwavering commitment of the Mexican Air Force to defend the nation and its people. When you see the green, white, and red soaring across the clouds, you're not just looking at jets. You're looking at a legacy, one built by generations of brave men and women who believe that freedom must always be protected. Thank you for watching Mexico Defense News. If you're proud of our armed forces and believe in the strength of Mexico's skies, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because every view, every comment, and every voice helps spread the message, Mexico stands tall, and its defenders are ready. Until next time, Viva Mexico, and salute to